Assalamu alaikum my dear students, you are most welcome to my channel and I'm very excited today because I'm able to shoot this video. This is a long awaited video because I was also thinking that there must be a video for my students that can teach them how to get mastery over learning English and specifically speaking English practice. It happens that most of the students in their educational or academic career, they learn to grasp English, understand English, and they take exams of English for 12 years. But surprisingly, they are unable to understand a teacher speaking in the class, or they themselves can't utter some sentences, phrases, or words in English. Simply speaking, they can't converse in English. What's the reason behind this? As you know, the Pakistani setup is this, that the students are engaged in some, exercises, question answers, translations. So they are very much stick to their questions and their exams and papers. For this purpose, they just do rote learning, cramming, and memorization of certain questions. The real purpose of language lost somewhere. They cannot get hold of speaking English, or they cannot converse in English. So here is the video. You must have to be stick to this video and you must have to listen the video till the end. If you only listen the video, even then you get benefit to yourself, because I'm speaking English and I'm delivering my thoughts in English, so that is going to be beneficial for you. I'm not using British or American accents because I want to make you understand the speakers of any other language like Punjabi, Hindi, Urdu, and any other language. So I'm speaking in simple and easy manner so that you can understand. The first thing while starting off with this crash course, the first thing is that now start living in English. What does that mean? That means that if you have you should think in English. If you are watching Pakistani dramas, Indian dramas, or anything else like on screen, so you should pay attention to the subtitles that are moving on the screen with the speaker words. What happens? It happens that you pay attention to the subtitles, to the translations, English prescription that are being shown on the screen. In this way, indirectly, you learn English, you get vocabulary and you get sentences, because language you learn like a child learn a language at home. It is not something like that you learn with cramming or translations or grim details of grammar, it's a language you learn by acquisition, by living in English. You should eat, talk, sleep, awake in English. This is not a joke, by the way, but I've just written it down, that you start conversing English with your partner, with your sisters, with your friends, whether you have a phone in your hand or whether you have face-to-face conversation with them. You should switch Roman English to English language, like start simply asking questions or exchanging some phrases or sentences with your siblings. Because if you say that I cannot express myself, I cannot speak, you can never speak in your life. Now, at this very moment, while you are watching the video, decide to yourself that you will start speaking in English. It doesn't matter that you don't know how to speak. Just say, give me a glass of water. Where are you going? I'm also coming with you. Start with simple sentences like this. Only in this way you can learn how to speak like in a fluency or in a fluent manner, or constantly for 10 to 20 minutes or for 45 minutes if you are taking a class to the foreigner students or something like this. Then speaking is the first tip, that you must switch to speaking. Then there is what is language? Language is speaking. What is it? how to achieve the goals. There are certain tips and rules, and I'm going to give you that. If you switch your mode of communication from your L1 to L2, this is going to help you out. Whether you are sitting with your colleagues, whether you are sitting with your family members, or whether you are sitting in a classroom, what are you using language for? You use a language for the communication, for exchanging your arguments, for getting information, for conveying your message, for getting more information on the subject, for expressing your thoughts and opinions. You want to know others, you want others know yourself. Only in this way you use a language. You held conversation, you held gossips, gupshup with your family members and with your siblings. You socialize through language. If you are on Twitter, social media, Instagram, WhatsApp, what are you doing, by the way? You are chatting with your friend and you are talking to him or her. What are you doing? You are socializing. If you are commenting on any post, picture, or video, you are socializing. If you comment under my video, what are you doing? You are also using a language and conversing and changing your arguments or giving information, or you want to get information. This is all language, and you are using the language for this purpose. Why I am telling you this before starting off with speaking practice? Because in Pakistan or in Indo-Pak countries, it is usually considered that English language is learned to impress others or to make others follow you or you grab attention. No, this is not the purpose of a language. It doesn't mean at all that you have a good accent, you can style your accent in a British or American way. It doesn't mean that you are impressing others or language is meant to do that or fulfill that purpose. No. Language is for the purpose of communication, is for the purpose of conversation, is for the purpose of getting to know each other and for socializing, to have a community, to have an argument. When you want to open your heart to others, when you want to express your feelings and emotions to others, when you can't be silent, and when you can't be you can't be silent, you want to speak, you want to write, even you want to show your gestures. This is all language. We should not forget that language is not all about using difficult words, difficult phrases, or ambiguous sentences so that others have to use the dictionary to know your meaning. No, this is not the language. So I'm sure that you have clarified the concept of a language, and you must have in your mind that while learning speaking English, you'll keep in mind certain rules, like you should be easy, relax. There is no haste, or don't make any rush. There is no need to speak in a train is moving or a jet is flying. Don't speak in a hurried manners. It is not necessary that you are just you have hush breaths and you are speaking in these fast breathing and you are just in a hurry to answer like, how are you? I'm fine. Yeah, I want to speak. Don't be, rush with your words or sentences, or don't bombard the words. You should be simple, avoid difficult words and complex sentences. There is no need to use difficult vocabulary that others can't understand. If you are a teacher, or if you are a student, or if you are working anywhere in a firm, be easy with words, be easy with your vocabulary, and your purpose should be to convey the message to the other people and to let them understand or have a frank behavior with you in a conversation. Your language should be understanding. It is not necessary to make mouths or make your difficult accent. If you have a very good accent naturally, that's very well done. But if you are copying Britishers, Americans, or something like this, you are going to use the wrong side of speaking. So your accent must be clear, You can copy, practice British or American accent, but no way, you can't do it wrong. Right, making it a style and making it a difficult one, it won't work because it will lose the message a language have in itself. Then you should not be ambiguous about anything. If you are not clear, you can ask, comment under the video, ask me any question or give me suggestions to make other videos. Till today, I think that is sufficient with today's class. Inshallah, in next class, we will learn off or start from our, learning how to indirectly learn from the subjects, verbs, modal verbs, and other things. Inshallah ta'ala, this session is going to be very interesting. So stay connected and tuned. See you then. Allah Hafiz.